They'll probably work a little bit.
Probably. All right.
Chuck a sock on them.
You reckon a sock will work?
I think a sock works, yeah.
Does it actually? I was thinking
I think
about
it works.
tea towels before.
Tea towels. Yeah, I guess if you only put it over one layer, right?
Yeah.
Or you might get the scratchiness of it, though.
Yeah. You can get that with the sock. Surely.
That's true.
Hi, folks. Welcome to...
This is...
We're recording.
Okay.
Did you have a point?
No, but did you want to start now?
Yeah.
With it, like, clean and stuff?
I feel like it is.
Okay, cool.
I feel like I'm nailing this.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I
But
mean?
do you want to take it from the top, maybe?
Okay, let's take it from the
I
top.
mean, look, it's your podcast. You do it how you like.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you're looking at me like I'm stopping you, but no, go ahead. I'm
well,
here
you are stopping me.
I'm the wind
'cause
beneath your wings
you
here.
listen here, motherfucker,
Yeah.
okay?
I'm just trying to be
I know
supportive.
how to podcast.
This is season 3, all right? I just want to get it off to a bang.
Folks, welcome to season 3 of Every Effin' Restaurant on Dominion Road. The Effin', Josh Davies, stands for fucking.
Forkin.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Is it not forkin?
No, it's a swear.
But it could be forkin, which is a pun. It's like, it's like a polite way
How
to
is
say
it a
fuck.
pun? Oh, it's
And it's
feeding.
fork, and it's a fork because it's a food podcast.
Oh, shit. That's better.
and now you don't
damn
get
it.
kicked out of the non-R18 sections on iTunes.
No, it's too late now. I've already got the snow globes. Hey, everyone, check out the website for
Get to the merch store.
the snow globes.
Use the code FORKIN.
No, the
Get
code is
15%
fucking.
off. We've ordered way too much merch.
All of my codes are fucking. All of my passwords are fucking. My credit card number is fucking. Listen,
You be fucking.
I'd be
Get it.
fucking. You know what I
This
mean?
guy-
babe?
He fucks.
This guy? Me? Josh
Ben
Davies.
McGugan.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to everybody who's a new listener to the podcast.
Yeah, those new fans.
Those new
from
fans.
your appearance on Joe Rogan.
Everyone's got it. Yeah, I mean, you get into it.
What was it like meeting the man, the myth?
He immediately put me in a rear naked choke, and I saw God.
Yeah? Yeah.
And-
And did he look like Joe Rogan? Was it in a mirror? Did he give you a rare chokehold in the mirror? And as you lost consciousness, you could just see his bald head reflecting light. And you were like, my lord.
What you just said?
Yeah.
Almost exactly what happened.
You want to know how I knew?
How?
I watched the
You
whole
watched the
thing.
whole thing?
I see every episode. Yeah.
Oh, who doesn't?
And so you got to keep up to date with the Rogan.
You got to keep up with
He's
the
the voice. He's
roadster.
the voice of a generation.
Yeah, there you go. Can you bring that up, Jamie? Jamie, can you bring up Joe
Can
Rogan?
you bring it up. Bring up the Joe
Bring
Rogan.
up Joe Rogan. There he is.
That guy.
You know he's
Look at that.
15 feet tall. Anyway,
I say he doesn't look an inch over 14.
you wouldn't know it.
You wouldn't.
Josh Davies,
Yes.
welcome to the podcast.
Thank
It's
you for
called
having me.
Every Effin' Restaurant on Dominion Road.
Yeah.
And,
And season 3, are we changing the name to Every Jeffin Restaurant on Dominion Road?
well, now it's, so you want it to be, the Jeffin stands for Jorkin? What are you talking about?
Every Jorkin restaurant on Dominion Road.
Jork. What? I don't know what's
You
so
gotta get-
funny about Jorkin. Joe Rogan could save a lot of time if he just changed his name to Jorkin.
Jorkin.
Jorkin. Just Jorkin. And that's what he does. He's a comedian. Just Jorkin.
He's just jorking around.
Just
He's
Jorkin.
having a bit of a jork.
So I go to every restaurant
Mm-hmm.
on Dominion Road, and I have a guest. My guest today, Josh Davies.
The one and only.
Josh, how the fuck are you?
How the fork am I? I'm pretty alright, I guess. You know?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a long weekend here in Aotearoa, New Zealand,
Yeah.
for a holiday.
Long and strong.
I don't know what the holiday is we get the day off for, but I'm all for it.
Mm.
I think it might not even be all of New Zealand. I think it's just Auckland. I think
Is
it's
it?
Auckland anniversary.
I don't know what time means anymore.
Yeah, you've been a full-time comedian for 3 years.
Yeah, so I don't really know.
Time doesn't mean anything. Weekends don't exist.
I don't have any idea what's going on.
Yeah, whereas I am a slave to the dollar,
Yeah.
and I have to work 9 till 4 every day because I didn't want to do 9 till 5. It seemed like too much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to have
It
a
is too
work-life
much.
balance.
Working 9 to 4.
What a way to make a living.
Absolutely.
Um,
Excuse me. Josh,
you bring in smut to this highbrow podcast with your filthy burps.
I'm terribly sorry.
No, it's fine. It's your podcast. Do what you like.
Okay, thank you.
Go for it.
Josh, you and I, we went to Shanghai Cuisine. On
We did
one
indeed.
Dominion Road.
On Dominion Road, a place I've walked past countless times and not noticed it was a restaurant, I would say.
It's got a feel about it, huh? Where you're like, is there food in there?
Yeah, it helped that it was a BYO place. It didn't have any alcohol, which I can't tell if it's a good sign or a bad sign of a restaurant. Because in theory, it means they hold up on the strength of their food.
But in like the other end of that is that they appealed. They tried to get an alcohol license and they were declined.
Yeah,
because of their sin. You know, like what happened?
They were too bad to be trusted with an alcohol license in New Zealand.
In New Zealand,
I give that shit out to anyone.
Anyone.
You can get that on the. You can sell alcohol on the street.
You get an 8-year-old with a lemonade stand can put gin in it if he wants.
And they will.
And they will.
If you bring the gin, they'll do it. They don't mind.
They don't give a fuck. They make $20.
You give them enough cash, they'll put anything in there.
They don't give a
They
shit.
will raid their kitchen cupboards.
You go to fucking lemonade stand, go shots. They know the fucking deal.
They love Pitbull. There is a strong overlap between lemon stand entrepreneurs and Pitbull.
And Pip,
He's their anthem. While they're squeezing, he's breezing.
and I'm pleased, as in I am pleased
To hear the sweet whispers of Pitbull.
to hear Pitbull, to have some lemonade.
It's like being in Cuba. In Cuba. It's like I'm there.
Yeah, or Miami, or Los Angeles, because I'm Mr. Worldwide.
That's the thing. You can find me in Cuba.
Yeah.
You can find me in Miami. You can find me in Los Angeles. Why? Because I'm Mr. Worldwide.
I'm Mr. Worldwide.
If it's got an ocean, I'll be there. I don't fuck with deserts.
No.
I don't trust them. Do you want to know why?
Why?
No lemonade stands.
No lemonade.
There's no lemonade stands. There's no sweet whisper of Mr. Worldwide across the dunes. It's just you and your thoughts. How much Pitbull was there in the 2021 smash hit movie film adaptation June? I'll tell you.
You tell me.
There was actually 3 songs by Pitbull. Yeah, he was actually the composer for it. It was a real interesting pick.
Really
Paid off.
interesting. So when all of those really attractive people are getting in and out of spaceships in June, and the music's like, you know that.
Yeah.
That's Pitbull.
That's Pitbull. He's doing you know where they go to the planet with it's like the God King super soldiers and they're all just going
Yeah.
Pitbull
That's
doing all
Pitbull.
the the like the little helicopters they have, the wings that flap like a dragonfly.
Yeah.
That is just that's just take a snap on my Kodak, whatever the fuck that song is.
Yeah, picture that on a Kodak. It's just that, like, sped up. So Pitbull's doing the
played real fast.
Pitbull's doing the Foley.
He's doing the Foley. He was stretched thin. And,
Damn.
And he was still DJing in Miami
He
this whole
really
time.
is Mr. Worldwide.
He's Mr. Worldwide.
He's more than worldwide.
He's Mr. Galaxy now.
He's Mr. Galaxy. He's everywhere. Shanghai Cuisine.
Shanghai
Josh.
Cuisine. All the tastes of Shanghai that are cuisine.
Shanghai's a different country. And
No, I don't think it is.
Mr. Worldwide. That brings us nicely to Shanghai Cuisine. Josh, you had the black pepper beef. Tell the people.
I did
what was
indeed.
it like?
Oh, I tell you what, it was pretty good. It was
Well, stop gushing.
you know, like some of the meat was real good. It was to be fair, all the meat was real soft, real easy to eat.
So yeah, this
Which,
is the
for
thing
me-
that I think we need to address right up the front is that you fucked up your face.
Yeah, I voluntarily fucked up my face.
Yeah. Because you're into that shit.
To a degree where it's now starting to become a real source of anxiety for me.
Yeah.
Because it's still not healed.
What did you get? Just so the people know.
I got a bimaxillary something or other
Yeah.
with a something else.
Yeah.
To be fair, the
And
last
why
time
wouldn't you know the name of that?
I don't know, maybe a month of tramadol on a daily basis.
Oh, true. Yeah, fair.
heavy painkillers for a month really will warp your brain.
Yeah, I bet.
Basically I had my upper jaw cut into 3 pieces. So they made the front a piece and they made the back the two sides a piece each.
Yeah.
And then they pulled the front bit way down and straightened it all out, moved it all around. And then they pulled that top jaw forward about 4 millimeters and down a little bit as well.
Right.
And then I don't know what they did, but they cut into my lower jaw on each side. They did 2 little incisions along the base of the jawline, put some metal in there, and that pulled the lower jaw forward as well, about 4 millimeters.
Damn.
Yeah.
So basically for like since then, how long has it been?
It's been a while.
It's been.
When was it? It was the 10th of November I got it done. So it's been nearly... It's been over 2 months. What's that? 10 weeks-ish?
And so for that time,
yeah,
the closer a food was to goo, the better.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. For the first week, I was feeding myself out of a big syringe like a lonely baby bird.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't open my mouth at all.
Did you make the caca noises yourself as well?
It was more like a soft whimper.
Yeah. Oh, you were crying.
Yeah.
The pain of the drugs and the inability to eat solid food.
Yeah.
The loneliness. Which is unrelated.
The fear. Yeah, that was there before and will be there long after.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only thing that doesn't leave me is my loneliness.
yeah, man. So
Shanghai Cuisine.
Shanghai Cuisine. the black pepper beef, the goo quality, the relationship to goo. So the closer
I've
to
graduated
goo, the
on a scale of goo to like a hard candy.
Yeah.
It was on a solid. It was closer to the goo for sure.
Yeah.
It was real soft. It was good meat for the most part, but it was very much the vibe of, oh yeah, they used all the meat here because there were bits in there. I was like, yeah, I guess that's technically edible.
What part of the animal is this?
This does not it tastes like it's come off a cut of like a beef cheek or anything.
Yeah.
This tastes like it was in the offal container.
Yeah. Lips and assholes and.
Yeah, but it was good. The sauce was really nice.
Yeah.
I would have liked a little bit of chili sauce in it, give it a bit more of a kick. But look, that wasn't on the menu. It wasn't part of the recipe. So.
Let's be real here. Okay, we were ill-equipped for that place. There were people ordering things in there like professionals. We 2 white boys went in there looking like some dumbasses.
We did stick out in there. Like this restaurant did like fill out the stereotype of being almost entirely in Cantonese writing or Mandarin writing.
Yeah.
And then only Asian people in there, except for us, sticking out.
Dimwits. Everyone else was doing the fucking rotating table with a variety of meals, some rice. The waitress, staff, very nice, very helpful.
Great staff.
Offered us rice. We were like, no, we're good. Man, I wish I got some rice.
Yeah?
There was a lot of sauce left over in what I got, and I really wish I got some rice to soak that shit up. That, like, I should just... I swear to God, like, I should just go in and be like, listen, I'm a dumb bitch. I'm a dumb baby. You tell me.
Can you just, like, give me one thing that's good, one thing that's a bit weird.
Yeah. Just fuck me up.
Tell me, like, here's my price range.
Yeah.
Give me good.
So, okay. I made this promise.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, I made this promise to order the most interesting thing on the menu. All right? And I did. I was sincere in that belief. This place...
He was evangelical about this belief.
I was crazy about it. I've killed.
He did. He's actually killed Ray O'Leary.
Yeah, Ray's dead.
And it's for the best, I think.
No one will miss him. The most interesting thing on the menu was very clearly the sea cucumber.
It was a baked sea cucumber, right?
It was baked sea cucumber, and it looked crazy. And I was so interested in getting it. It looked awesome.
It was by far and away the most interesting thing on that menu.
Easily.
On any menu.
And but it may be more interesting than anything I've ever seen. It was, however, folks, it was $98.
98 New Zealand dollars.
You know what I mean?
It's a cost of living crisis out here, guys.
You know what I mean? Like,
Back in my day, baked sea cucumber wouldn't cost you more than $67.
Baked sea cucumber, you fucking just pull it out of the toilet. It was easy.
That shit, baked sea cucumbers used to be everywhere back in my day. They used to be the food of the poor. Rich people wouldn't go near that shit.
Sea cucumbers were cheaper than real cucumbers.
Look, I'm gonna say it. They've gentrified sea cucumbers.
Yes, thank you. Finally, someone said it. The Chinese have gentrified.
Xi Jinping and his war on land cucumber has gone too far.
Man, they had some good-looking real lamb cucumber on there as well.
They had some good. There was a lamb cucumber in a sauce.
Yeah,
not a lamb cucumber. What am I? A land cucumber.
Regular old land.
There was
cucumber.
a regular old salt of the earth land cucumber.
Yeah.
In some like sauce and it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't get it is because I'm scared that cucumber is still too hard for me at the moment.
Yeah, probably is. The Pitbull can't tell the difference between lamb cucumber and sea cucumber because he's Mr. Worldwide. He doesn't know. Anyway,
he doesn't differentiate between altitudes.
Anyway, folks,
that's why we love him.
Listen, if you want me to kill myself because of my failure,
please write in.
Please write in.
Are you giving out any personal information?
Yeah, sure.
What's your email
address? What's my email? It's Josh Davies at Gmail.
That's the one.
Tweet at Josh Davies.
Yeah, tweet at me.
You want me to kill myself because I didn't get the sea cucumber. All right.
Please mail in with the title "Kill Yourself for Cucumber" to Postbag 616 Newmarket, Auckland.
Yeah. Or tweet at the restaurant Shanghai Cuisine. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Tell him to lower their prices or Ben's going to kill himself. That won't work. We tried that at the restaurant.
We tried it.
Ben said he was going to kill himself if they didn't give it to him for free, and the lady just said, "It's your choice.
Yeah,
you're not getting the cucumber."
She was very professional and very nice, but as soon as she was presented with the grim reality of death, she was steely-eyed and didn't like. She's seen people die before.
This isn't the first time someone's trying to kill themselves for that cucumber.
The price of their sea cucumber, no way.
And she's just fool her once. Shame on her.
That's why they do it. That's why they're like, this is the most interesting thing we can do it. Let's make it 98 New Zealand dollars so we can watch people die. Because that's what we're into.
She pulled out a suicide note template.
Yeah. And
said, fill in your name. It's quicker.
It really was. It was very efficient.
It was really well written as well.
It was beautiful.
But so the sea cucumber.
Sea cucumber didn't happen.
They're so easy to catch as well.
Yeah, probably. How rare can they be? They look so dumb.
They look stupid. No one's going to want to eat that under the sea.
You're literally just like an animate vegetable.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Have you seen what else is in the ocean?
Yeah.
Have you seen what you could be?
Everything.
Sea cucumbers?
Have you seen a swordfish, you dumb bitch?
You know how many sea cucumbers you could fit on a swordfish?
Yeah, you fucking kebab some sea cucumbers on a fucking marlin, you dummy. You fucking pay me $98.
98. And you were tempted. You were still tempted at 98.
I thought about it because I think like
I felt at one point like I was the voice of reason there, being like, no.
I genuinely was like, no, that's crazy. I'm not making any money from this podcast yet. Sign up to my Patreon.
There we go. That's the Patreon goal.
There we go.
Get to 100 subs.
Get to 100 subs.
Patreon.
I'll get the sea cucumber.
98, sorry.
98 subs.
Yeah.
I'll get the sub cucumber. I got the fried kidney, folks. The fried kidney. Now that's pretty interesting.
I think that's interesting enough.
I think that was the second most interesting thing. There was pig intestine, but that was just like battered and with chili. I don't think that would be significantly different from like chicken.
Yeah,
I've had pig intestine
like
before.
It would just be like a battered sausage or something.
Yeah,
that's
basically.
where I feel like it would go, or it'd be chewy.
Yeah, fried kidney. Fried kidney was lovely, very very tasty. It was in a black sauce, a kind of soy sauce, oyster sauce, probably some fermented yeast extract, your Vegemite, your Marmite. really, really tasty. The texture of it was lovely. Very, if you've had kidney, if you've had liver's very similar. So yeah, basically what I was expecting in terms of texture and flavor. Really, really nice. $32. $32
for kidney. Kidney's not expensive.
Well,
right?
my perception of kidney was it was a poor person's food.
Yeah,
right?
it's like offal. It's trash food.
That's always how I've if it's like offcuts at the butcher.
They better not have fried kidney like they did the sea cucumber. I swear to God,
Shanghai Cuisine and Xi Jinping need to be stopped.
The CCP has gone too far now and only now.
Yeah.
Up until then, this podcast fully supports the actions of the CCP.
Now hold on.
Yeah.
You don't get to make that statement.
I think I do. I think as a co-host of the podcast.
Well, now you're a guest, okay?
We didn't talk about that. I don't think we talked about roles. I don't see this as like as a linear management system. I see it more as like a distributed, decentralized power.
And Josh Davies, you're sort of you're very amicable, very easy to get on with, but
I'd agree.
Beneath that there is a darkness, there is a cruelty to you.
There's a vile underside.
You're a real monster.
You're
You're a real piece of shit when you get to know you.
It's like if you looked at an iceberg and someone was like, 90% of that is under the water still.
Yeah.
And you put your head under the water, and it was just like a real fucked, ugly piece of shit human being.
Yeah.
Under there holding up the nice bit of the iceberg.
Yeah.
It's a little gremlin hold up.
A horrible little creature. And where does that come from, do you think? Okay, shut up. It's time for everybody's favourite segment, Ben Magoo's Loo Reviews, where I go to the toilet at the restaurant and talk about it. Now, I went to the toilet and very polite, very sanitary cubicle sort of set up.
You must have enjoyed it. I feel like you were in there for a middle amount of time.
A middling amount of time?
Yeah.
What do you reckon I was doing in there?
I started to think you were taking a shit.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, and then I was like, that would have been a pretty quick shit.
It was. You're bang on the money. It was a quick shit.
It's not a lot of distance between that toilet and the restaurant. Surely you wouldn't shit in there.
It was quick and alarming, and I'll tell you why. So
before you go to this, can I preface this with, he didn't tell me this was a segment. He put his chopsticks down and said, I'm going to go to the toilet, and then got up. So it did look like you were going to shit yourself. Did you?
so folks, I shat myself at the Shanghai Cuisine.
5 stars.
5 stars. I thought my dish was a little overpriced. I shat myself. No. Right. This is everybody's favourite segment. Is Ben Magoo's Loo Reviews, okay?
Yes.
It's a serious institution. I go to the toilet. Toilet, fine. Fragrance, very pleasant. Yeah. Which is nice for a toilet.
Were they using the aerosol? Or
there was like a little thing there.
Oh, okay.
It was nice. I use the toilet. First of all, there is a sign, and it's 3 lines of letters, all in Chinese, which I cannot understand.
Yeah.
And one is
pretty racist of you, I'd say.
Well,
to not be able to read.
I've got other reasons. Racism is one of them.
Doesn't crack the top 5, to be fair.
It's hard to know because of how racist I am. But it's
so you weren't reading the sign.
Yeah, but I looked at the sign. Yeah. Right? The typography of it.
Yeah. Oh, well, you can appreciate graphic design.
I can appreciate
in any language. Some class act formatting.
Yeah, it's black letters. Or characters, black characters, red characters, and then black characters. Now, I understand that culturally those colours would probably denote different things. I see black, red, black. The red stands out, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot, and these are big letters, right above the dunny, right above the shadow, right? I'm like, I've already done my business.
You've got like, what the fuck is what am I missing out on?
What am I missing?
There's an urgent thing here.
That's emergency, right?
Yeah.
There's a shape to a sign that you need to pay
That's emergency
attention.
sign. Yeah.
That's emergency. So I don't know what that's about. But anyway, that's not the main event. I did my shit, right?
Yeah.
And it was a quick shit, as you noted.
Yeah. It was efficient.
And 1 or 2 plops, hard to say. And
it's firing out that quick, you don't notice.
you don't even notice. Wipe my bum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely poo. Because I look.
You double check.
Look in the dunny. Look in the bowl. There's nothing there.
You did a ghosty?
I did a ghosty.
You ghosted it?
Not even piss.
Not even.
I pissed. Nothing there.
Well, now the story's not adding up.
No, it's genuinely. I was like, "Am I dead?"
Was
you know what I mean? Like I went in there, full intention to use the toilet.
Yeah.
For everybody's favorite segment, Ben Magoo's Loo Reviews.
Mm-hmm. All the people are talking about it.
Everyone's talking about it. It's huge.
It's the hottest. It's the hottest talk on town.
It's crazy.
I heard MP Chloe Swarbrick talking about Ben Magoo's Loo Reviews.
Chloe Swarbrick, Jackie Chan, Eminem. They're all talking about it.
You slow some of Eminem's lyrics down, you'll hear it. It's in there.
You rewind Eminem's lyrics. He's talking about it. I go in there, piss and poo.
Yeah, you do
Small
double
poo,
trouble.
Double trouble. I'm double threat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Piss and poo. Look in the toilet. It's like I was never there. I don't know what they're doing at Shanghai Cuisine to make their toilets.
Did you wipe?
Yeah, I wiped. There was poo on the TP.
I'm more concerned. So was the TP in the toilet? You could see the TP.
Yeah,
they didn't disappear. You didn't
I looked at the toilet. I looked at the bowl.
I'm trying to rule out an interstellar portal at the bottom of the toilet.
No, the TP was in there when I flushed.
Okay.
When I eventually flushed the toilet, the TP was there.
So it's not transdimensional. Got it.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah, it could be behind the pipe.
You can't rule that out. It could be sort of a detective, like it annihilates poo and pee, but does not detect paper.
Yeah,
you don't know.
There could be a little gremlin hiding in the pipe who loves poo and pee. Doesn't like TP. Not a fan of paper. Mm-mm. He's not keen on it.
And why would you? No flavour.
Yeah, it's bland. It's it gets that like stodgy feeling when it goes wet.
Yeah.
Ruins the nice taste of a clean poo.
Of a nice, lovely poo. And so, genuinely stunned by this. Yeah. I was just like, what is going on?
And so now you're like, well, what the fuck did this sign say?
Yeah.
Because it's...
Well, that's the thing, right? And the order of events was the toilet ate my droppings.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Then I noticed the sign.
Right.
And I'm like, holy fucking shit. What is going on, Shanghai Cuisine? What have you done here? What did you do?
What experiment has happened in this toilet?
What did you offer the devil to get your toilet to consume droppings this efficiently? This is so bizarre. Because if there wasn't for the TP, which definitely had poo on it, so I definitely
You
pooed.
definitely shat.
I definitely
We don't want
pooed.
anyone out here claiming Ben Magoo did not shit at Shanghai Cuisine.
I shat.
He shat. He did a pee as well.
I did a pee. And it was just gone.
And so do you reckon that sign explained it? Do you reckon it was
that's all I've got.
Do you reckon the sign was just like low flow, don't use wet wipes. We've sold the bottom of this toilet to the devil. Your shit will disappear. Don't question it.
Yeah.
Please wash your hands when you leave.
Maybe it was that. Maybe it was like we know.
We don't understand it either.
We know. Do not talk about it. If you tell others, they will be cursed as well. And sorry, everyone that listens to this podcast.
So your toilet now disappears poo.
Your toilet, my toilet, your toilet,
my
anyone
toilet
that listens to this podcast.
Now.
I'm sorry, but now your toilet is the ring, and your poos and pees are gone.
If it's the ring, how worried do the listeners have to be about a scary little girl clawing out their asshole from the toilet? Yeah.
Do you think she comes out the
No, but I think
it's
it's her first point of contact when she's getting out of there.
What if she comes out the bum hole, though?
If she comes out the bum hole?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask some serious questions about how she got in there.
Well, listen.
How are you getting a hole?
Oh, if she comes out the toilet, you're like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it came through the pipes.
Go to the pipes.
You see those fatbergs all the time on the news. They're massive. You could fit a teenage girl down there.
Fit a girl in there, no problem.
I've seen her. She's flexible.
She is very flexible. She's like a contortionist.
Tell you what though, my butthole, that motherfucker's tight. I don't know if you're getting. I don't even think you're getting a baby out of there, let alone a teenager.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I can tell.
I look like my asshole's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's the first thing I noticed about you when we met. I was like, damn.
Damn, that's a tight asshole.
Damn, if you wanted to get something up there, that's some work.
It's getting close to where it's actually really easy because the forces are almost so tight that it replicates a black hole. So it's almost got its own gravitational pull at this point.
Right, so you can just sort of put something up there and let it work.
Yeah.
Let gravity do the job.
It's good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're worried about your shits disappearing. I haven't seen one in 6 months, I reckon. It's been a long old time.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That could be something else, though. That could be that you've had nothing but soup for a while.
Yeah. To be fair, didn't shit for about a week when I was on the soups, and you know what? Wasn't constipated. There just wasn't stuff there to not let me do my business. This is. I mean, I don't know how much more we want to talk about shitting on a food podcast, but I do have an anecdote.
Okay, please.
Or a moral quandary, I guess.
Okay.
So, my previous job,
right,
the bathroom had a double door, right? Had an airlock in there. So you could get into the bathroom, you have to go through a door, then there's another door down, like in a meter-long hallway. It's on the other side.
Yeah.
Going, boom. Nice, airtight seal between the bathroom and the rest of the world. And then in the bathroom, there's a urinal and a cubicle. All right? And so this meant I could shit every day at work. Mm-hmm. Lovely stuff. I'm willing to put up with one-ply toilet paper for the convenience of not shitting on my own time. Mm-hmm. My new place of work has offices. The offices, I would say, pretty similar size to this one, to your lounge where we're in now.
Right.
There's about 20 people in the office usually. And half the office is carpet, the other half where the kitchen and stuff is all lino. That leads out to the bathroom. Right. And then the bathroom is directly on the office. There is no separation, and it's just like a little closet with a toilet in it, basically. Right. The same lino going from in there to out there, so it echoes like a motherfucker.
Right.
I have heard a lot of women pissing at this job. A lot of middle-aged mums pissing. You can hear it every time.
I have heard a lot of women pissing.
I don't want
out of context. Yeah.
And so I have not been able to shit at work because I know I can't.
Yeah.
Because I know it's going to stink out the whole office.
Yeah, for sure.
And there are 4 men who work in this office of 25 people. It's not a big list of suspects. It's awful. And I have to know that they can hear me piss as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're like responsible adults and stuff.
I mean, there's got to be somewhere else you can go nearby, right?
I could go over to the hospital.
Yeah. Go to anywhere.
Yeah.
Surely.
Met a sir the other day as well. Forgotten his name. Yeah.
Did he introduce himself as
He did. Yeah. It's like, what's his name? Bob something.
He introduced himself as Sir Bob?
No, I think I didn't. Oh no, I don't think he did introduce himself as sir. But he carried himself like a sir. He was a former Auckland mayor.
How did you know he was sir?
People were talking about it before he showed up. He's showing up to do some promo for the organisation, which I won't mention so we don't bring them into disrepute. Yeah,
just talk about the poos. Man, yeah, I mean, you would definitely hear a sir piss. I bet a sir piss is heavy.
I reckon, he was like, because he was quite old, I reckon he was in his 80s or 90s. Yeah. But I reckon he's like the sort of old man who pisses straight into the water so you hear it. Yeah. And then there's like a silence, and then there's another rush. Yeah. And then there's a silence, and then there's a real loud rip of a fart. That's the sort of old man vibes I was getting. Yeah, for sure.
Josh, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
I feel like we didn't talk that much about the food.
Well, you got anything else to say?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
There was lots of seafood on there, I noticed.
Yeah, there was a lot
very
of seafood.
Very
seafood heavy, which we didn't try.
Didn't go near the seafood.
So
very good pictures, I thought.
Yeah.
It was.
Although I will say this, not indicative of what I got in the end.
No, that's fair. You got some ugly kidneys. They used some sexy kidneys on
the way that it was like presented in in the way kidneys are as the original shape, cut up into pieces, and it was just sort of a plate. It was just sort of plated like with all of the vegetables and such.
Not a lot of presentation going on.
Not a lot of presentation, but you know what? I'm full. I'm satisfied. I did a poo.
It disappeared. If you've eaten a person and you want to get rid of the evidence, go to Shanghai Cuisine, because they will disappear.
You don't even need to eat them.
Yeah,
based on my knowledge, you can weekend at Bernie's a body inside Shanghai Cuisine and throw them into the toilet, and they will be gone.
Just out of there.
Someone else's problem now.
They're just gone. You don't need to worry. At worst, they're in the drainage system.
Yeah.
Best case, different universe, I guess.
Worst case, it's a regular toilet, and you spend hours trying to stuff a body into it. But there's no way.
I don't think that's going to happen.
There's no way that'll happen.
No, not a chance.
No chance. Josh,
and yes, Ben.
Thank you so much for coming.
Hey, thank you very much for having me on your podcast.
It's a pleasure, and as we always do, the regular sign off.
Cuckoo!
Yep.